One of the things that we find with people with a theory test is that they're passing at home, but then they go to the test centre and then they're not getting the result that they want. They go in feeling confident because the apps are telling them that they're getting the results that they should be getting. You know, they're getting 46, 47, 48, but then they turn up at the test centre and they don't get the result they want. And it comes down to a couple of different things, I think. One of the things is that people are obviously more anxious when going for the theory test. There's a lot of pressure on that situation, so you really do need to take your time, you know, read the question fully, the answer fully before selecting your correct answer. You don't want to be rushing thinking that you're against the clock. Now I get you are against the clock, but actually you've got more time than you think. So most people tend to finish in about half the amount of time. So you don't need to rush. Second thing is that people are revising questions and answers that are in the apps that don't actually exist in the real test. You see, they don't actually release the exact questions. They only release the practice questions. So if you're revising questions and answers, then when you get there and the questions and answers are different, you're going to panic. You're not going to necessarily know all of the answers. So that is why we created the Driving Theory Workshop. And it was to give people more in-depth knowledge, to help them understand through videos, audio, quizzes, to give them that in-depth knowledge that it doesn't actually matter how a question is worded, because you've got that knowledge, not only to pass your theory test, but to become a safe driver for life. So if you're struggling with your theory test, if you need some help and support, if that sounds like you, that you're getting those results, you're going in confident but then actually failing when you get there, just drop me a yes on this video, because we'd love to help give you that help and support you need to ensure you pass. Or why not just come and join over 19,000 others inside the Driving Theory Workshop. The link to join them is in the bio section.